We want justice. We want justice. We'll be satisfied till we get it, period.
You say it's your family?
Yes, my family.
Who you are?
Rosa Brown.
Rosa Brown? How are you related to Andrew?
I'm his cousin-in-law. I married his first cousin.
Can you tell us a little bit about Andrew?
Well, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. Well known, as you can see. Well known, well loved. So the way his life was taken was ridiculous and unnecessary. And the family is not going to be satisfied until we get justice.
Yeah.
That's it,
now,
bottom line.
the family was in reviewing the footage, right?
Yes, yes. What little they did see.
Right.
They couldn't make no sense of what they did see, that the entire time his hand was on the steering wheel.
Yep.
Yes, and he was nowhere resisting at all. So.
Yeah, I mean,
straight murder.
From what I know, they were firing while he had his hands on the wheel.
Yes, yes.
And he tried driving away
yes.
just to save his own life.
Yes, exactly.
They shot him some more.
And they shot him in the back. Cowards. Shot him in the back.
I'm very, very sorry for your loss.
Thank you so very much, but they will pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messed up. Hands on the wheels, and they shot him.
Yep.
Yeah, they messed up. They messed up.
Has the mayor or governor addressed this or anybody?
Not that I know of.
No.
20-second video.
I know.
20-second video. And before the video even started, there was already casings on the ground.
So they're not showing what happened before.
Exactly, exactly. They didn't they edited the film. Yes, they did.
Right, they're redacting it, right?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yep. Now you're a teacher.
Yes.
How do you feel for your student safety?
Because I teach a lot of students from this community, a lot of them are Black or African American. So I want to make sure some people behind you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to make sure that they know that our voice is going to be heard one way or another. And we're out here supporting their rights just as well as anyone else's.
What are your thoughts about them only showing the family 20 seconds of the footage?
20 seconds is not enough.
No.
I think she said it best. Show us the tape, the real tape.
Matter. Andrew Grove. Andrew Grove. Andrew Grove. Andrew But we've been out for 8 hours since 7 o'clock this morning. Ain't getting up but 20 seconds.
20 minutes, 20 seconds.
11:30.
Out of whole 15 minutes, 20 seconds. Man, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's pure T bullshit. You can't tell me that ain't bullshit. Been out here for 8 fucking hours. Start at 7 o'clock this fucking morning.
Whoa.
This shit was supposed to start at 11:30. We was out here at 11:30, sat here for another extra 2 hours, just not getting shit.
20 seconds.
That family, man, y'all wanted the family to see that nigga get executed, bro. That ain't right. That's not right. And that's real flaw, and we gonna point that out. We gonna point out every flaw y'all do wrong. Any mistake y'all do wrong, we point out. Every time. Y'all get any mistake, anything y'all do wrong, we pointing out from here on out. But I lost too many homeboys, bro, to murders that got swept under the rug. In these last 2 years, not even just alone in the years counting before that. Nah, I done lost too many boys that didn't even see 21. Nah, bro.
I mean, you lost them to law enforcement.
I lost some law enforcement. I lost them to murdering out here in the streets. Anything you can name, I done lost them to. Anything you can name, and it's crazy. And I'm only 22.
Now you've been in a position where these law enforcement put guns at you.
No, I wouldn't say no, not really specifically, because I try to keep myself from that in the first place. I'm very more of a, I'm not outspoken until I become outspoken. Me, in general, I have never, I stay away from law enforcement. I don't even like the police in the first place. I stay to myself. I don't do that. Me, I come out for a good cause. And this right here, it's a good cause. You know why? Because we had too many murders, it's too many murders. Not even just now, but going back to the 80s and 90s out here, bro. We done lost so many people with murders that done been swept under the rug to the point they don't give no cares. Just give you some money. Yo, here you go, you good. We ain't going for that no more. We ain't going for that no more. We ain't doing that no more. No. We tired of that, bro. People tired. People, families out here still grieving for murders that happened years ago, bro. Man, nah, man, nah. And I'm gonna say
a lot of corruption.
A lot of corruption. Very much so. Yeah. It's so much corruption. That's what they want us to. They want us to be corrupted. The more corrupted you are, the more dumb they think you are. The more they feel like they got you figured out. They got you. No, I'm not like that.
Not before our brother passed away, was murdered. Not even passed away. Before our brother was brutally murdered by the state, we witnessed Ma'Khia Bryant being murdered by the state. The same day after Derek Chauvin, a pig, was convicted for the murder of my man George Floyd. 15 hours later. 15 hours later. That is because what continues to happen in our people is an intricate design of this system to keep our people in what they call colonialism, in bondage. That's why majority of our people in this nation are in poverty. That's why majority of our people in this nation are in prison. And that's why the Malcolm X grassroots movement came out with a statistic that said every 40 hours a black person is murdered by law enforcement or some type of vigilante.
Thank you. That's right, bro.
So our responsibility, we got a responsibility. We don't owe no loyalty. Black and brown people don't owe no loyalty to this country. We don't owe no loyalty to the state. We owe loyalty to each other to organize and make sure that anytime they touch one of us, they got to deal with all of us.
That's right. That's right.
Touch one.
All of us.
Touch one.
Touch all of us.
Touch one. Touch one. You got to make sure that the power don't rest in the side of city council. The power rests outside right now where we at, with the people. We the ones that implement what goes on in city council. They ain't got no power, especially black elected officials, because the black elected officials are the responsibility to the black community, because the only reason they there is because black people had to shed blood on the streets, black people had to shed blood in corner stores, black people had to shed blood in 99-cent stores just to go inside. And because of that blood was shed repeatedly, black elected officials had the opportunity to sit in the seat, but then what they did was they turned their back on the people and started aligning with the establishment, with the status quo.
That's right.
They do for the system more than they do with the people.